In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a histogram in Excel. So here's the information that I'm given. I just want to make sure to let you know first, when you are given this information and you're typing it into Excel, whenever you have your bins over here, you always need to have an apostrophe in front. This is going to allow us to create a histogram. If you forget the apostrophe, your graph's going to turn out really funny and not how you intended. So just make sure all of your bins start with an apostrophe. Again, just the bins, not the number of students. That should just be a numerical value. So now we're going to go ahead and create a histogram. So I'm going to highlight just my data, not my title names or not my total, just the data. Then I'm going to go to Insert. And I'm going to actually choose the bar graph option. So you need to choose the bar graph option. I know we're creating a histogram, but we're going to use the bar graph option and do a little bit of changing to it to make it a histogram. So first, let's go ahead and title our graph. So we can just say test scores. We'll add some axis titles. This will be our test scores. And this will be our number of students. All right, so now we need to change it to a histogram. Remember, spaces are important for histograms. They means that there's missing scores in that range. We don't have any missing scores. We have scores all the way from 50 to 100, so these spaces don't make sense. So we do need to make sure all of the bins are touching. And to do so, we're going to go to this quick layout option. If we click on that, we're going to choose the option where they're touching. And there's a whole bunch of different options, but there's only one where all the bins are actually touching. So we're going to have to choose this option. So this is our histogram. Now it looks a little funny because everything's just kind of together because there's no outline for the bins or anything. So I'm going to change the outline color just so we can see the bins a little better. So I'm just going to right click on any part of the blue and change the outline to black. And all that does is allow us to see the bins a little bit more clearly, and then it becomes a lot easier to immediately figure out, for example, how many students scored in the 70 to 79 test range, and that would be 7, and same thing for everything else. Notice if there were no test scores from 60 to 69, then we would have a space there. But remember, in a histogram, all the bins are touching, and if there are any spaces, it indicates missing values there. So that's how you create a histogram in Excel. Again, you need to use the bar graph tool and make sure to choose the option where the bins are touching.